Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk Forest TV, back again with the Talk Forest news. Basically, we are live. Bit of news broke by this morning on the channel. Right, channel, well, not on the channel, but by a news report from Yorkshire in Harry Hall. He's breaking news about saying that Barnsley are interested in Brennan Johnson, as reported by the Athletic. Leeds, Brentford, and Leicester are all interested in the youth. So we knew about Brentford and we knew about Leicester. So the Barnsley and we knew about Leeds. It's just the Barnsley one that as came around this morning, like an hour ago. It's not anything to worry about. It just I think because Barnsley looked at him and thought is that sort of player that could come through and that they're basically carrying with what they're doing, especially with Dane Murphy. Some part of me thinks that this one just got put two and two together just because with obviously what's happening with Dane Murphy coming to the City. And obviously he must be looking at all the players we have got in, especially with the potential of him coming to the City ground, and that it just sounds like that they are just because obviously with them just looking at our players and that they probably just put two and two together. The Athletic, Mr. Door, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Mr. Door. I'm coming for you, love. Door, come for me. Obviously, you know I'm number one. With the role, Forest thing. Max is number two. Obviously, you know that that's why I put all these tweets out with Max. So you know I'm number one. But yeah, Brennan Johnson, it sounds like that. I just think that probably just put them as an interested club, just more fun, more the fact that Barnsley are probably looking at our players, especially Dave Murphy, especially on the brink of joining us, and they probably just want to get a couple of clicks. With Leeds, Brentford, and Leicester, I probably wouldn't put it past you that if they are interested in Brennan Johnson, which yeah, fair enough, he is a player to watch. And we are expecting teams to be looking at our players. The only bit of news that came back this morning, it's from Paul Taylor from the Athletic. He's saying that Forest will be selling this morning, and if we do sell Joe Wall, that it be a bit more bid one than anyone else. I just think that everyone knows that we need to sell before we buy this summer. We have got a couple of deadwoods at the club that needs to be sold. There's no shadow of doubt about that, and that with Forest that we do need to get rid before we do actually buy, and that potentially that we've got quite a few players that at the club that probably on borrowed time now, and that we probably need to get rid of. So didn't know that they do need to go, but Forest are probably looking at it. They probably want to get this recruitment team in place before they actually start to push forward, and that they are probably showing that bit more time to actually do stuff about it. So I do feel like that we do need to actually improve and actually develop a squad. And obviously we have got the core of the squad in place. That's the thing. But it'd be down for us to actually do the right thing about it, because I do feel like that if we do take our time with it, then I feel like it will just stay on that, especially with the basically the iron, that we will take our time probably just to try and get rid of players, and that yeah, some of them are on big wages, didn't they? Shadow that, and that Forest really do need to be like either start to mutually finish them or actually do something about it, because we can't keep all these players that are on big contracts that probably not going to stay. I mean, look at Lewis Graben. I mean, I read a tweet off, I think it was Grant this morning, and that he's saying that with all these upcoming players that move, so McKenna, 18 away, we've got quite a few players that are up and coming, that we need to start to build a squad around these players, and that, yeah, if Joe Wowell do go, that we have got Meebsay and McKenna. Think there's shadow doubt about that. But then if we do keep, well, we've got 3 very good centre halves, and that Meebsay can play in that defensive midfield role as well. And that Forest should be building around this core, the squad that we do actually have at the club, because I feel like it's quite a good core that we have got, and that I imagine that Houghton has recognised that, and that hopefully the recruitment team does understand that, and that we need to really, really start to bed it in, and that if we are building the squad up for we need to build around it. I mean, look at when we got to the playoffs. Calderwood, Nick literally brought that core squad into it, and that, and Billy Davis said we'll just add round it, and that it took it to the playoffs. So I do feel like that Forest do need to actually invest, but do it sensibly and actually build the core place that we do actually have. And that if we do, then I feel like that we will be up there for next season. So do tell us what you think in the comments as per usual. Didn't share that, but the main news this morning that Barnsley have joined the race for Brennan Johnson. That Paul Taylor thinks that if we do get rid of Joe Wall, it will be a massive blow, and that we do need to sell. So it's a matter of, we know that what's going to happen, and that Forest really, really need to sort things out now and actually be prepared to actually get the business done before we actually do anything. So it's been quite interesting to say the least. It will be for this and that moves, and that it'd be good if we can get it done. So, and actually, thank you for watching, guys.